Binary number system. In binary number system, there are only two possible states, high state and a low state. These two states can be represented by current level, voltage level, or by bumps and valley on the surface of DVD and CDs. Okay, so in binary system we have only two possible states, a high state and a low state. These two states are represented by can be represented by current levels, voltage levels, or it can be represented by bumps or valley which are present on the CDs and DVDs or on old record players, or so in digital electronics the two states are generally represented by a 0 for high state and a 1 for low states. So in digital electronics we have two types of logic systems. One is negative logic system and another is positive logic system. So if we are going to talk about negative logic system, then we can represent a 0 for high state and 1 for a low state. And if we are going to talk about positive logic system, then in positive logic system we mean 0 means a low state and a 1 means a high state. So depending upon the logic system applied by the designer, the 0 and 1 means differently according to the logic system. So you have to consider which logic system is implemented. Okay, so in digital electronics, a positive logic if we this is an example for positive logic system. In positive logic system we can represent a low by a binary 0 and high by a binary 1. So these are the two states which are allowed, a low state and a high state. But these two states are also require a voltage range or some kind of a range, so that we can say that range is, if some value falls in between these range, then that value will be considered for a low state or a high state, depending upon which range that value falls. So we have determined that if the value falls in between VL minimum to VL max, it will be called a low, and if it falls in between VH min and VH max, it will be called as high, or it will be represented by a 1, or it will be represented by a 0 if it falls in here. So for a 5-volt system, for a 5-volt system, TTL logic system, we have a 0 to 1.8 volts. So if the value falls in between 0 volt to 1.8 volt, in somewhere in between this range, if the value falls in between this range, then it will be considered as a low state. So 0 will be used. Okay, and if the value falls in between 3.3 volt to 5 volt, then it will be considered as a high state. In some TTL logics, this VH min can be lower as 2.7 volts. So here I am taking 3.3 volt just for an example. Most systems are designed such way that if the value is above 3.3 volt, it will be considered as 1. Okay, then we also need to consider this. So if the value falls between VL max and VH min, then these values are not allowed. They will not be considered as low state or high state. The system will if the system is designed correctly, then the system will not consider these values. Only the values which will fall between VH max, VH min, and as will be considered as high state, and the values falling between VL max and VL min will be considered as a low state. Now this diagram is for ideal states. This diagram is for ideal ranges. In this following table, you can see decimal. We have decimal numbers and its equivalent binary number. So just as in decimal numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, we have in decimal number we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 10. Similarly, in binary numbers we can represent these numbers, these decimal numbers, into binary using the following combinations of zeros and ones. So for 0 we can represent it as 0, 0, 0, 0, and for 1 we can represent it as 0, 0, 1. For 2 we can represent it as 0, 0, 1, 0, and for 3 we can represent it as 0, 0, 1, 1. For 4 we can represent it as 0, 1, 0, 0. So these are all the numbers that can be represented using represented in binary. You can represent it a lot of numbers using binary, but as you can see, so let's take a number in binary is 1, 0, 1, 1, 0. So for this number we have two things to remember. Generally the rightmost digit is its LSB, which is least significant bit, and the leftmost bit is its MSB, meaning most significant bit. Whenever a number and the progression of weights is from LSB to MSB. So whenever a binary number is given, we always have to check whether its LSB is given on which side and MSB is given on which side. Sometimes they are swapped, so LSB is here on the leftmost side and MSB over here on the rightmost side. Then the weight progression is from left to right. But generally it's common practice that whenever we write it as like this. So LSB is on the rightmost side, but sometimes it is swapped, so you have to consider that. So just like in decimal number systems, we also have weights over here. In decimal number system we have weights, so in binary we also have weights. So they are something like this. So the LSB has a weight of 2 raised to the power of 0, and the digit is the face value. So face value digit multiplied by the weight. So 2 raised to the power is 1 multiplied by 0 is 0. Now the next digit to the LSB is 1. So 1 multiplied by 2 raised, and its positional value is 1. So its weight is going to be 2 raised to the power 1. So 1 is multiplied with its weight is 2. The next bit is 1 and its positional value is 2. So the weight will become 4. So 4, and this goes on. And if we are going to add these all numbers, we are going to get 22. So 22 in decimal number can be written in binary by this code. Just as in decimal numbers we have fractional numbers, similarly in binary number we also have fractions. So here is a number which is equivalent to 25.8125, and its binary is 11001.1101. So before the decimal system, so from to the left of decimal system we have an integer. So the integer can be represented by multiplying the face value with its positional weight, and the positional weight is represented by 2 raised to the power position of that digit. Okay, so here 2 raised to the power 4, and the face value is 1. Similarly, if we are going to move towards the right of the decimal system, so the face value of the digit is going to be 1. Now the positional value will start from -1. So 2 raised to the power -1, and for 1 we have 1 as face value, and 2 raised to the power -2. This -2 comes from the positional value of this. So this is second from the decimal. So 1 into 10 2 raised to the power -2. Similarly we goes on. So if we convert this, if we simplify this, we get 16 plus 8 plus 0 plus 1 plus for the first digit after the decimal we get 1/2 in fractions, and then goes on. If you simplify this and solve, you get 25.8125 as decimal number from this binary number, which is a fraction. So fractional values can be represented by in binary and in decimal both.